Well, good late afternoon. I am just home from taking my daughter to her doctor's appointment. Well, it really wasn't an appointment. She woke up this morning with a fever and she's just been kind of on and off, just kind of mopey and not feeling good. And I thought it was just a cold. So you're just giving her like Tylenol and she's been fine, no fever. And then yesterday she said her mouth hurt. And then this morning she woke up with 102 fever. So I went in, tested her for strep. Unfortunately, it was negative. I know that sounds horrible, but I was just hoping it was going to be something that they could treat. So she's upstairs with my husband and just kind of resting, watching Incredibles. And my son is over there jumping on the trampoline. He's fine. And I am just going to get about a 45-minute cycle in. I am like in an organizing phase, and you do not delay when you're in a cleaning organizing phase. I like clean up their entire playroom, you know, just kind of getting ready for all their new Christmas presents. And I really want to make sure that I use that time wisely and organize. So I am going to do the cycling, probably clean later today. I'm also slowly putting my costumes together for Dopey. The corrals came out yesterday. Oh my gosh, what? The corrals came out. And I got my number and it was like in the 20,000s, and I looked at like a 10K posting for a corral and I was like, I'm in like E, like, or H or something. I was farther back than I anticipated. And it ended up, I had to pull up the Dopey corrals, and 20,000s are Dopies, I think 30,000s are Goofies, and so it started making sense. So I should be in Corral B is what it's looking like, but we still have no idea what corral we'll be in for 5K or 10K until the expo, so 19 days away. So yeah, glad to have all that information. I need to look over the guide because some things have changed. I've noticed there's a change, I think, to the half marathon finish. Don't quote me on it, but I'm not sure. But yeah, I need to quit blabbing and get this cycle in and then finish up the rest of the day. And then I might go to Hobby Lobby today or tomorrow and get some stuff for my costumes. Well, good morning, guys. It is Friday. Yesterday I did my cycling. I showed you guys that. And I'm just gonna go down into the basement, and it's like 27 out right now, so it's not too bad, but my husband's got to go to work and I've got the kids and Summer's been sick. So I'm just going to go down in the basement while my husband's still here, and I'm going to get in some like elliptical and just a short amount of running. But yeah, I think that's what my plan is. And then I need to get a few things at Kohl's today. And then, like I said, I need to get some of my costumes going. So I might run... You're talking about baby Jesus. Might run to Kohl's or Hobby Lobby to get some of those things that I need. So for the 5K, I think I'm gonna be Cinderella from live action. And then for the 10K, I think I'm gonna do Pooh Bear because, you know, that kind of live action came out this year. And then for the half and the full, I'm not sure which one, just depending upon which costume's more comfortable. Elsa and then Steamboat Willie. So one of those, I know. I ordered an Elsa dress on eBay and it said it was new and it was really pretty for like $20. I think I told you guys before. Well, I got it and it's like all dirty and it's like frayed at the bottom. So now I'm like fighting eBay because I'm like, this is definitely not a new product. But yeah, I'm gonna head down into the basement and then hopefully I can take you guys along with me as I run out to like Hobby Lobby and get the items that I need for Dopey. I cannot believe it, guys. This is crazy. It's from Tuesday, it'll be 2 weeks away. It's Christmas in our house. All right, I'll see you guys in just a second. Oh, they're down here playing. I kind of cleaned up in order to get everything ready for Christmas, so it's somewhat cleaner. At least things just put away like in their toy bins, but they're gonna play while Mommy works out. So I'm gonna do the elliptical over here, and then I'm probably gonna run just a little bit. Obviously not with their toys on top of it, but that is my plan, and hopefully get this workout. Just watching some Disney YouTube stuff while I'm cleaning, and I'm actually gonna start making some chocolate chip cookies for the kids while they're napping. And then over here we have the kiddos. We went to Hobby Lobby and I got a few things for my costume I'll show you, but here is Summer and Max's t-shirts, and then I have literally, this is just years of like puffy paint. I've even got some more in here, but they wanted to make a shirt because they saw that Mommy was starting to get some stuff together for her costume, so they're gonna do that when they wake up. This stuff is not very exciting. I got some yellow to make some ears for like a yellow hat for Pooh Bear, and I got some black to add to some gloves for Steamboat Mickey, and then this will be for Steamboat Mickey. And then let's see what else. I also got some white puffy paint so I could paint like the anchor onto Steamboat Willie, like on my shirt. I'm just gonna use a black shirt, and then some black to, you know, if I needed to emphasize or use it somewhere else. So I got a black and white. So it's really not that exciting. I'm trying to make my costumes literally as easy as possible and as least money as possible too, because sometimes they just can get out of control and it's like, oh my gosh, I spent $50 on a costume that I'm literally gonna layer up. And so far the weather looks like 60s for like highs and 40s in the morning, so again, it'll be layered up. It won't be like in 2012 when it was like 80s for the highs and it was like 60s in the morning. So I think I've got everything together. I mean, I've got some of like my old fabric from last year. Like I used this for cruise. And then I've got like some hot glue guns. I'll probably use this again for Cinderella. Like I make my own like headbands. So I just basically cut a strip of this and then hot glue it. And then I use that for like a sparkly headband. But I should have everything together for my costumes. I think everything's gonna come together well. But just trying to piece everything together for Dopey weekend. Yeah. So I'm making chocolate chip cookies and they're turning out fairly well. That's good. I'll show you. Yummy chocolate chip cookies. Whole cookies are done, and I don't know what happened to these. I don't know if the butter got too soft or what, but we have like 2 dozen that look like that, and then we have like a few that look decent. And then Max is in the mode of, I must use every puffy paint color I have. He's so silly. It's a Lion King evening. My kids asked to watch The Lion King. I said, absolutely. So they're watching that. So I am just making some dinner this evening. I actually ended up just resting today and just getting stuff ready for Christmas. I ended up making some enchiladas, which they're actually in the fridge. I'll show you guys. And I am immersed in Disney, and I'll show you why. So those are my enchiladas in there. I just have them in there because my husband's working. And when he says he's getting off work, then I will throw them in the oven, and then they take like 20 minutes because pretty much everything's cooked. It's just to warm them after that. And then I've got my diffuser. It is blowing out Polynesian scent. So Polynesian Hotel is coming out of my diffuser. So it smells like the Polynesian resort in here. And we are just getting ready to eat dinner. It's 5 o'clock and it's like dark out. I hate this. Even in the summertime, it's like still bright light and so many things that you can still be doing. But that is what we are doing right now. We didn't do much. We went to IKEA, got some plates and forks and spoons, and then, yeah, like I said, finished just some Christmas stuff. Good morning. It is the 23rd of December, and I'm a hot mess. I'm just making some IKEA cinnamon rolls. Okay, well, let's be honest. I'm not making them. But when we went to IKEA yesterday, I picked up like a 6-pack of cinnamon rolls. So I'm heating that up, and today's supposed to be like my long run, like 16, 17 miles, but it looks like I'm only gonna be able to get 13 miles in, which is fine by me. It's decently warm out right now. I think it's 34, but my husband's working today and tomorrow, so I just wasn't able to get like a really long run in. So I'm gonna make it 13 miles, and then probably tomorrow I'll do like 8, 9, 10, something around there. Just kind of do some heavy miles in 2 days. So, but I luckily have their Mimi and Papa watching them, so I can get 13 miles in, which will be around 2 hours. So I'm gonna go drop them off. I gotta mail something. I was like, why are you mailing something on the 23rd, you idiot? So I'm gonna do that as well. Finish up just some Christmas wrapping. We're hosting for Christmas Eve for the family, so I just wanna finish up like some cleaning around the house. Now that looks good, right? Microwaved cinnamon rolls. But that's the plan for today, not much. All my running stuff is on. I've got all my stuff like packed up in here, like nutrition, just my Gatorade. Oh, actually, my Gatorade is right there. But I'm gonna go get this 13 miles in, and I will check with you guys when I get back. This is my last long run. I'll probably just do, like I said, 8 or 9 or 10 sometime this week, and then it will be taper time. So time to get this over with. Hello guys. I am back from my run. I am all red. And I got back from my run. It was a little over 13 miles, and now I'm pouring out Tylenol. I came home from my run, and my son has like a super high fever and not feeling good. Of course, it's the 23rd of December. Poor little guy. We've got family coming in tomorrow, and then we're going to see family on Christmas, so I've got to get this little guy to drink some Tylenol and get him better because he has a really high fever. I took it, it was 105, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that can't be right. So it's down to 102 right now, and I want to get it down even more. But poor little guy, buddy. You take some of the medicine? Yeah. You want to sit up? Here, let's hope he can get some Tylenol. I'm going to go lay down with him. He likes when I nap with him, so hopefully get a nap in. But the run was good, just not a good ending. It felt good. It's much hillier in my parents' area. I don't know what it is. It is just a constant like roller coaster, where out here it's still hilly, but it's not so like sudden and steep. But crazy. So I'm going to go take a nap with this little guy, and hopefully he's better. We're waiting for Santa.
Oh.
See if he comes. He can't hear you. Good Christmas morning. I am just making some monkey bread. We were up fairly late last night celebrating Christmas Eve with my family, and then we're going to open our presents here. And Max is learning his numbers and screaming that he can't get things right. He opened a few presents from from like his Mimi and Papa, and Santa came, which you guys saw. He came and visited early at the party. We are just going to get ready to open up our Christmas presents, and then I have monkey bread in here. So just making some of that. And I don't have much more time before the kids go crazy, so. And I need a new battery. So I'm going to go get that, and I'll check in with you guys in a little bit. The aftermath of Christmas is continuing. He's practicing letters, and he got his Hatchimal. And oh my gosh, there are so many toys everywhere. But we got our Christmas done, and the tree is done, and now we are just watching the Disney Christmas parade on TV. Well, good evening, guys. So I just got home from celebrating Christmas with my husband's side of the family, and I just wanted to show you real quickly what my thoughts are on my costumes, because we are 2 weeks out from when I leave. So I am actually repurposing one of my costumes. And it is my Cinderella, so kind of the live action one, with the Have Courage, Be Kind shirt. And then I have this skirt with like all the butterflies on it. I got this skirt off of Etsy, and the top I think off of Etsy, and then I got the crown at like a dollar store. But obviously many layers. But this is what I'm planning on for the 5K. So for the 10K, it is not finished because this is going to be Pooh Bear. So I'm going to write Pooh in yellow across here. It's just a fleece that I have. And then again, I'll probably have more layers underneath. I have a yellow hat, and I'm going to sew like some ears on them as well. And then I'm repurposing my yellow skirt. I'm not sure if I'm going to take off this black. I just like really quickly sewed it on last year for Dopey. And it was for Cruise. So this is what I'm thinking for the 10K is Pooh Bear. Might have to do a little bit. This thing was so dang short. I got it off of Amazon, so you can kind of get an idea. Like, it's like the width of my hand. So I'm like, I think I might leave the black because it's so stinking short. So that is Pooh Bear for the 10K. I have not yet quite decided half and full what I'm going to run with, because I'm just going to look at like when it's completely finished and kind of comfort wise, because obviously I want to be comfortable for 26.2 miles. But this is an Elsa dress I bought off of eBay, and it's got like the cape, and it's super long. Yes, no, I'm not running in this. But what I was going to do is just take like some pinking shears and then just kind of hem it up so it's a little bit shorter, and then obviously layer again, because I will need layers. But it is absolutely gorgeous. So I thought that this would be good. And then yeah, like I said, look at the cape on the back. I got this thing for $20. I cannot find fabric to make an Elsa costume for $20. So again, I'll have like a crown and gloves and layers, but this is what I'm thinking for the half. So I have this for the full marathon, which is Steamboat Willie, kind of paying tribute to the 90th anniversary or 90th birthday. And I'm going to use like the actual, kind of like this, the Paw Patrol, like the boat wheel. I'm going to put felt white here. And then I have this skirt I got at Kohl's kids section, so like girls. And it's fairly big. Like I measured it like from end to end on the waist, and it measures like in between, I would say like a medium, like on a sparkle skirt. But this thing I think was like $10. And it's like layered and it's super pretty and super shiny. But for $10, I'm telling you guys, Target and Kohl's, look in the girls section, and sometimes they have like extra large, extra large, and they fit fine. I have white gloves, and I'm going to put like the little black hash marks to look like Mickey gloves. I have compression sleeves that are going to be white as well, and then I have kind of like a Mickey stocking hat because it's going to be cold. I did actually get a 5-mile run in today, so in between like opening presents and then visiting my husband's family, I did get the 5 miles in, so I was very proud of myself. My son is hitting me with an all-off blanket. That is my thought for so far for the Dopey challenge. I am really excited. I'm getting things finally all put together. I hope you guys had a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I'm sure I'll check in with you guys right around the New Year and kind of as we're really closing down between the Dopey challenge. I can't believe it's almost here. But I have had fun with you guys all year and following along on our journey through Ironmans and 5Ks and half marathons and Dopey challenges. So I wish you all a happy holidays and a happy new year, and I look forward to seeing you all in 2019. Hope you guys have a very merry holiday and happy new year. Bye.